Hello, I'm George from actorandpoliticalactivist.blogspot.co.uk. Now, before I start, I must apologise if there's any background noise on this video. I'm in my uni room and it's Friday night, and obviously some students are always around doing those things that students know how to do, while I'm in here making political blogs. For those of you who haven't come across me before, most of my blogs take place in written form, but because of the topic of this video, I thought it would be quite fitting to do it face to face, so here I am. Now, I'm going to be talking about something huge that has happened in the news recently, i.e. the death of Nelson Mandela. Now, Nelson Mandela, everyone knows who Nelson Mandela is. He's probably the most internationally influential person in the last 100 years. He helped to end apartheid in South Africa and made things a lot better for the black people there. And that is the reason why most people, me included, really respect and admire him. Now, when something like this happens, when someone like that dies, everyone talks about it, but most of them say very similar things. That is, rest in peace, Nelson Mandela, you'll be missed. And I'm going to say that as well, but I'm not going to say it just yet, because I like to put my own personal perspective on things, and I've got other things that I want to say first. I was talking to someone today about Nelson Mandela, and he said that while he respects him, he doesn't understand why the media portrays him as being this big, amazing hero, because there were some things that he did, particularly in his pre-prison days, that were pretty undesirable. And, well, I can't really comment. I had heard about those sort of things before, but I can't really comment because I don't know enough about the life of Nelson Mandela to be able to have a fair opinion. I only really know what's common knowledge. But what I am going to talk about is why I think that that is irrelevant. And there are two reasons, really, why I think that that's irrelevant. Firstly, because I fundamentally believe that people can change. That is one of my biggest viewpoints on life. I think that Nelson Mandela's actions upon being released just go to show the sort of person that he became. And I think that that is a lot more important in determining someone's character than what they might have done in the past. And secondly, and I think more importantly, I believe that when someone dies, it matters less who they really were and what they really did, and more what people remember about them. It reminds me a little bit of the Simpsons episode called Lisa the Iconoclast, which is the episode where Lisa does some research into the town founder, Jebediah Springfield, and finds out that he's a lot less heroic than people believe him to be. And she starts off by trying to raise awareness and let everyone know what really went on. But by the end, she realises that actually what people remember about Jebediah Springfield and what they believe about him has inspired so much positivity and goodness and community spirit within the town that actually that is more important than what really went on. And I think that the same thing can be said for Nelson Mandela. He's such a beacon of courage and hope and standing up for what is right in people that anything else isn't very important. I think that the name Nelson Mandela will never be forgotten, and whenever it's said, it will always inspire people to stand up and do the right thing, even against the odds. I am one of those people that likes to do that. I don't think enough people think like that, and if the name Nelson Mandela can inspire that in more people, then I say full steam ahead. So that's the first bit of my video. Now, it's entitled The Mandelas of the World, and the reason it's called that is because it's not just, my video is not just about Nelson Mandela himself. It's also about other people who can be compared to him, I suppose. There are other people who are political prisoners, who are in pretty much the same situation that Nelson Mandela was once in, who are not currently seen as the heroes that Mandela ended up being seen as. President Obama in the United States has obviously talked quite a lot about Nelson Mandela as being this hero and incredible person in the last 100 years. And I can't help feeling that that's slightly ironic given the way that Obama has treated certain political prisoners. Those viewers who are familiar with my work know that I'm quite interested in the case of Chelsea Manning in the United States. Now, for those who don't know, Chelsea Manning, formerly known as Bradley Manning before she identified as female, released the collateral murder video to WikiLeaks and made the public aware of a lot of cover-ups, very disturbing cover-ups in the US military, and is currently in jail for releasing that information. Now, I have compared Chelsea Manning to Nelson Mandela quite a lot, and there are a few reasons why I do that. Firstly, because Chelsea is in jail for pretty much the same principles as Mandela was, mainly because the world can't take someone standing up for what is right and doing the right thing. Secondly, is that the second reason why I see the similarities between them is the public's relationship with them both. Sorry, my screen does that. It always does that, and I have to move the mouse to stop it going on to screensaver. It's really bad. But anyway, the public's relationship with them both. I know that a lot of South Africans see Mandela not just as being a hero, but also as being a close friend or family member. And I think those of us who follow Chelsea view her in a similar way, not so much as being a family member, but we've all held up placards saying, "I am Chelsea Manning." We view ourselves as being literally her and being there for her and standing by her until that day that she is released. That's what I will do, that's what the other people will do. I intend to write to Chelsea this Christmas. I hope that I find time to do that. I certainly intend to. The third reason that I compare the two is that I feel that they both have quite strong views about not becoming cynical in jail, and I think that's really important actually, because I think that if we bear grudges, true progress isn't really made. I think that if you go through something like that and come out the same person, or possibly someone even better, but come out not having had your spirit crushed and continue to make a difference to the world, then that is the most important thing. I hope that if and when, hopefully when, Chelsea Manning is released, she will be able to go on to be as influential and positive for the world as Nelson Mandela was. I hope that her name becomes as memorable as the name of Mandela, and I hope that at some point in the future someone will have her as a role model and will do the right thing in a time of adversity. And that's what I hope, and I think that's something that we should be all hoping for. So that's pretty much the end of my video. Thank you for watching it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're interested in finding out any more, in following me anymore, the link to my blog is in the video description box. My blog has all my political views on it. I try to update it as much as I can. So for now, that's the end. I think my next blog will probably be about food banks actually. But for now, that's the end of my video. And before I sign off, I promise to say it, and I will say it, and I really do mean it. Rest in peace, Nelson Mandela. You'll be missed.